Bernstein back in Altoona, Pennsylvania. We'll go to a junior welterweight bout before our main event. John Scalzi and Steve DiMartino. Here's our ring announcer, Dick DeAndre.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jaffa Mosque in Altoona, Pennsylvania. We have 4 rounds of boxing in the junior welterweight division. Your referee is Tony Wolf in the red corner, wearing the black trunks. He weighed in at 139 pounds, has a professional record of 3 wins, 8 losses, 1 KO. From Wescottsville, Pennsylvania, Steve DiMartino. And in the blue corner, wearing the red trunks, weighing in at 140 pounds, this young man has a professional record of 2 wins, 2 losses with 1 KO. From Altoona, Pennsylvania, John Scalzi.
Hello, John. Okay, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands. Look at me, here, look at me. I expect you to obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. You understand? Do you have any questions? Okay, touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
John Scalzi and Steve DiMartino. There's a look at John Scalzi. He's from Altoona, 2-2. We should mention his uncle Rocky is the local promoter for tonight's card. So I would think Steve DiMartino could need a knockout.
Well, we don't want to say that.
Joking.
Surely you jest. You're going to get in as much trouble as me with my comments about Mayor Daley and the Cook County voting earlier.
Well, DiMartino is 3-8 with 1 knockout. Scalzi is 2-2 with 1 KO. Very wide on his punches is Scalzi.
This may not, I'm just taking a wild guess, this may not be as artistic as the bout we just watched. Call me a nut, but I'm just going on a limb and say that.
Well, you know what, though? You know what this bout does, though? I think it can give you a frame of reference and an appreciation for the skill as the head of DiMartino and Scalzi come together, because you see how skilled those 2 boxers were.
Well, that's true. And this is, you know, these are the kinds of bouts that in their own way are fun to watch, especially if these 2 end up being evenly matched. DiMartino not jabbing his way in, kind of getting in low to see if he can land something once he gets in there, but not doing too much coming in. And so giving Scalzi a chance to kind of pick him apart as he comes in.
Head up, Tony, head up.
Going is scheduled for 4. Scalzi 1 pound heavier at 130 pounds, and he doubles up with a wide left that caught the attention of DiMartino.
DiMartino coming in with his head very high and pretty much a wide open target, and Scalzi able to get the hook in. It's kind of a slapping left hook by Scalzi.
And Scalzi not ruling that a knockdown. Bob Canobio says it was a good punch. What do you think, Al?
You know, he
whoa! That right hand sent DiMartino down. He's searching for a neutral. He was in the neutral corner. The referee sent him to an active corner, albeit not his.
Usually it's the guy that scored the knockout that searches for a neutral corner.
Scalzi sends DiMartino down. Turn out the lights, Steve DiMartino. It's over.
He wants to fight some more, but no, not a good idea. Well, John Scalzi gets kind of an exciting victory here. He had been down from either a slip or a punch, whatever, and then came right back up. It was kind of a wake-up call for him. Knocked DiMartino down. You see some of the blood from the nose, and then ran off a pretty impressive combination to knock him down.
look at the action in round one.
We take a peek at the knockdown that Scalzi. Well, there's the knockdown, and I agree with Bob Canobio. That was a knockdown. Should have been a knockdown. But here is where Scalzi, after he already had DiMartino down, runs off this combination. Wow.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Of course, DiMartino himself squared up to him, so it's kind of like hitting the heavy bag, but still a good effort.
All right, for the official time of the stoppage, here's our ring announcer, Dick DeAndre.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. 2 minutes, 40 seconds of the second round by a knockout, John Scalzi.
That was actually the first round. John Scalzi goes to 3-2, his second career knockout as he stops Steve DiMartino at 2:40 of round number 1. Still to come.